Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I posted a video. I just took some time off because life just got super crazy. My schedule was crazy, and then my baby got her first tooth, and it was just chaos for a little while. And I was also just kind of in this huge reading slump, so I was not motivated to read. I'm very, very excited to be back and to be filming again, and I'm starting to get out of my reading slump, so I'm really excited for the rest of the month as well as July. I will probably end up having a May and June wrap up just because I really didn't read all that much in June. Maybe like, I think I finished 3 or 4 books this month because I just wasn't in the mood to read. So I'm just going to combine May and June into a wrap up together. So obviously look for that video pretty soon. So Crystal, formerly known as Crystal Marie Books, now Crystal Visions, because she's changed her YouTube from solely bookish content to lifestyle content and even some witchy stuff, which I'm totally here for. She has come up with this Horror in 24 readathon, which is like a 24-day long readathon, just all about reading horror books and like whatever horror books you have on your TBR and getting through those. And you know what? It's just all about the horror, and I'm super excited because, as you know, horror is my genre. So obviously I'm very, very excited to be co-hosting this readathon along with Crystal and Marcy from Marcy Reads and Carol from Carol Marie Reads. I'm so excited. It's going to be so much fun. This is a readathon that's going to be lasting from July 11th to August 3rd, and like I said, it's a 24-day readathon all about reading those horror books that you have on your TBR that you want to get around to. So let's just jump right into the prompts for this. So the prompts are pretty much open to interpretation. The way that I feel about it is you could easily sneak some thrillers in here if you're not much of a horror reader. So for my friends out there who aren't really into the horror books and the spooky scary stuff, you can still throw in those like mystery thriller books that you are excited to get into. I feel like these prompts are pretty versatile. You can just do with whatever you want with them. And yeah, so let's just jump right into them. So the first prompt is to read a book with red on the cover. And I'm super excited about this one because I have lots of horror books that have red on the cover, but I have one specifically in mind. I will have a separate video coming out soon that will have my TBR for this readathon along with recommendations for you. So just stay tuned for that. But red on the cover seems pretty easy. I feel like you could do thrillers, horror, whatever you want to throw in there, whatever you want to do, go for it. The next prompt is to read a haunted house or ghost story. Now, I'm really excited about this, obviously, because there are quite a few haunted house and ghost story books that I want to get around to. And yeah, like I said, you could throw a thriller in on this one. I know that The Broken Girls by Simone St. James kind of has this like ghosty thing going on, paranormal thing. That would totally work for this prompt. If you weren't going to read horror, you could throw in that thriller. Like I said, I'll have some recommendations for you in a later video. The next prompt is to read a book with supernatural creatures. So this could be werewolves or vampires or zombies, whatever supernatural creatures, swamp things, whatever. I think that's what Crystal said in her video. So whatever your supernatural creepy creature, whatever you want, throw it in there. Some Frankenstein stuff, I don't know. Just whatever works for you. That will work for this prompt. The next prompt is to read a gothic horror novel, and this doesn't necessarily have to be a classic. It could be any type of horror novel that has like gothic undertones. I know the book that I have in mind is more like neo-gothic. If you feel like it works, then it totally works. The next prompt is all about reading the book that got you into horror in the first place, and that's read a childhood spooky story. I know that Goosebumps would totally work for this prompt. I have an idea of what I want to read for this prompt. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm so excited about it. I really want to see if those like spooky stories that I read when I was like a kid, if they still hold up today. This one will be a lot of fun, and I'm excited to see what you guys end up picking for this as well. So definitely let me know down below what you would like to read for the reading a childhood spooky story prompt, because I feel like there's a lot of Goosebumps stories, but I feel like specific ones speak out to all of us, right? So I don't know. Let me know down below which one you decide you're gonna read for this one. And the next prompt is to read a psychological horror. And this would also work for thrillers. So if you wanna read a psychological thriller, I'm not gonna tell you no, so why not? Pick up a psychological thriller. Those are like my favorite thrillers to read. Also, psychological horror is a bigger genre than you think it is, so don't be deterred by this one. There's definitely a lot more books than you think, but you could also throw on a psychological thriller if you like. I will definitely have some suggestions for you as far as those and some psychological horrors that I truly love. So the next prompt is super easy. It's just read any horror book that's been on your TBR for a while. This one's self-explanatory. Any horror book that you have on your shelf that you've been meaning to get to, pick it up. It'll be a lot of fun. Promise. And the last prompt is to read the group book, which is SurvivorSong by Paul Tremblay. I've only read one other Paul Tremblay book, and that was Head Full of Ghosts. While I didn't find it particularly frightening or anything, I absolutely loved the story, and I just found the book amazing. The writing was great, so I'm excited to see how this one pans out as well. So for the group book, we're going to be having a live show where all of the hosts are going to get together and discuss SurvivorSong, so that one will be really exciting if you want to join in the chat and you want to talk to us about the book. That will be on Crystal's channel on July 31st, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that means, what, like 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time where I am. So I hope that you decide to jump in on that because that will be a lot of fun. I'm really excited to read that book and I'm really excited to discuss it with these girls. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm really, really excited. Okay, also, for those of you who are into like Bookstagram, photo prompts and stuff like that, we're putting together some now. So you'll be able to post a photo every day of the readathon. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Make sure you're using that hashtag horror24 so that we can see all of your posts. I'm so excited about this readathon. I will leave all the details down below as well as all the hosts and everything that's going to be going on. You can read several books. I feel like 24 days is quite a long time for some of you who can read super fast. Not like me, I can't read super fast, but like way more than the prompts, like the 8 prompts. Just read some horror with us. Let us know what you're gonna be reading too. This little one woke up right as I was filming the end of this video, but I just want to bring attention to the Black Lives Matter movement and how we should all be doing our part. So I'm going to leave some links down below of how you can help and do your part, as well as some Black creators here on BookTube that I have truly enjoyed. Most of them I have been following for a while. Some of them I've only found recently, but I truly enjoy their content and I hope that you do too. And I think that's about it. I'm really excited for this readathon and I really hope that you guys decide to participate. Let me know down below if you'll be participating, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.